Okay, real talk for a sec. You know that feeling when you're like totally wiped out even before your day even starts? Or you're staring at your homework and it's like your brain just shuts down? Yeah, that you might be dealing with this whole decision fatigue thing, or even burnout, and trust me, it's a whole thing. So in this video, we're gonna break it all down. We'll talk about what decision fatigue and burnout actually are, how they mess with your brain, like literally, and the important part, what you can actually do about it. We're talking simple, sciencey stuff that can help you feel like a functional human again. More focus, more energy, and way less Let's get into it. Okay, so picture this. It's the start of the day, right? And your brain is already doing so much. What to wear, jeans or leggings, what to eat, cereal or toast? Should you check your phone or be responsible and actually start your homework? And then there's that text you need to reply to. Like, what do you even say? It seems like no big deal, right? Just tiny choices, right? But get this. Psychologist Dr. Roy Baumeister, smart dude by the way, he discovered something kind of wild. He found that the more decisions you make, even small ones, the more your brain is like, dude, I am tired. And guess what? When your brain gets tired, you don't make the best choices. It's like your judgment goes on a coffee break and it did not leave a note. And that, my friend, is decision fatigue. It's like your brain's battery icon turning red. But instead of just needing a charge, it starts acting up. You know, like sending weird texts or forgetting what you were about to say. We've all been there. So, how do you know if you're actually dealing with decision fatigue? It's not like there's like a blood test for this stuff, but there are some pretty telltale signs. First of all, you might feel totally overwhelmed by even the tiniest choices. Like seriously, picking out an outfit shouldn't require a spreadsheet. But here we are. And because your brain is already fried, you start putting things off. Procrastination nation, anyone? It's not that you want to leave things until the last minute. It's just that making one more decision feels like climbing Mount Everest. And then there's the whole zoning out thing. You know, when you suddenly realize you've spent an hour scrolling through TikTok or binge watching some random show, even though you have a million things to do. Yeah, that's your brain basically saying emergency shutdown. I can't even with actual thoughts right now. Oh, and another sign, you find yourself saying whatever a lot. Like even when it comes to things you actually care about, you just can't bring yourself to make one more decision. It's exhausting just thinking about it. But here's the thing, it's not laziness. It's not you being bad at life. Speaking of being totally drained, let's talk about burnout. You've probably heard the term, but like, what does it actually mean? Basically, burnout happens when you're stressed for a long time and you don't give yourself a chance to like chill out and recharge. It's like your phone battery is at 1% and you just keep using it without plugging it in. Eventually, your phone is going to shut down, right? Well, your brain's kind of the same way. There's this psychologist, Dr. Christina Maslach, and she's like the burnout expert. She describes it as this trifecta of emotional exhaustion, feeling totally wiped out, lack of motivation, like why even bother? And this weird numbness toward things you used to care about, like school or hanging out with your friends. It's like your enthusiasm took a one-way trip to, like, I don't know, Antarctica or something. Burnout looks different on everyone, but there are some common signs, especially when it comes to us students. Like maybe you just stopped caring about your grades, or you're tired all the time, even if you're getting enough sleep, or like what you think is enough sleep. And the things you used to be into? Yeah, not so much anymore. So you're probably thinking, okay, decision fatigue, burnout, they both sound awful, but are they like related or something? Short answer, totally. Here's how it goes down. 1. You're bombarded with choices all day long, even little ones. What to eat, what to wear, what filter to use on your latest Insta post. Your brain is working overtime. 2. All that decision making leaves you feeling mentally exhausted. Like, seriously, your brain needs a nap. 3. Because you're so tired, you start avoiding making decisions. You procrastinate on your homework. You cancel plans with your friends. You basically become the human equivalent of a shrug emoji. 4. All that avoidance? Yeah, it leads to stress. Because now you're behind on your work, you're letting people down, and you're basically living in a constant state of low-key panic. Okay, so we've talked about the bad news, but don't spiral just yet. The good news is that there are totally things you can do to protect your brain and like not feel completely dead inside. We're talking simple, manageable changes that can make a difference. Ready? Let's do this thing. 1. Create routines. Remember how we talked about how making a bunch of decisions can tire out your brain? Well, routines are like the ultimate brain hack. The fewer decisions you have to make, the more energy you save. It's like putting your brain on autopilot. Pick your clothes the night before. No more standing in front of your closet for an hour trying to decide between the black jeans or the blue ones. Eat the same breakfast on school days. Cereal, toast, smoothie, whatever works for you. Just make it easy on yourself. Have a set after school plan. Whether it's homework, practice, or just chilling at home, having a plan means you don't have to waste energy trying to figure out what to do with yourself. And if you need some inspiration, just think about all the successful people who swear by routines. Like Steve Jobs basically wore the same outfit every day. Why? Because he didn't want to waste his brain power on something as trivial as clothes. And Barack Obama? Same deal. Routines are the secret sauce, people. 2. Plan important tasks. Early in the day, listen, your brain is basically a superhero in the morning. It's fresh, it's alert, it's ready to conquer the world. So take advantage of that. Do your most important work, like studying or writing that essay that's due next week, when your mental battery is fully charged. Trust me, you'll get so much more done and you'll feel way less stressed about it. 3. Limit daily choices. Remember, too many options equals brain overload. It's like trying to choose from a menu with a million items on it. You end up feeling overwhelmed and just ordering pizza again. Not that there's anything wrong with pizza, but you get the idea. Here are a few ways to simplify your life. Use a simple to-do list. No need to get fancy. Just write down the top 3 things you need to get done each day. Set time limits for making decisions. Give yourself like 15 minutes to choose a topic for your research paper, and then just go with it. Instead of giving yourself a million options, narrow it down to 2 or 3. 4. Take real breaks, not just scrolling. I know, scrolling through TikTok or watching YouTube videos like a break, but let's be real, your brain is still working. It's still processing information, still making decisions, like, should I watch video? Still being bombarded with stimulation. For a real break, you need to give your brain a chance to actually. Here are a few ideas. Take a short walk, get outside, get some fresh air, and let your mind wander. Stretching. It's a great way to relieve tension and clear your head. Listening to music. Put on your favorite playlist and just zone out for a bit. Deep breathing. Sounds kind of woo-woo, but it actually works. Just a few deep breaths can help calm your nervous system and reset your brain. Science says that real breaks actually help you focus better, so you're not being lazy. You're basically being a productivity ninja. Okay, I'm gonna level with you. I know all this stuff can feel kind of overwhelming, especially when you're already feeling burnt out. So instead of trying to do everything at once, let's start small. Here's your challenge for the next 5 days. Just 5 days. That's it. Choose routine to implement. It could be picking out your clothes the night before, eating the same breakfast every morning, or having a set after-school plan. Just choose one and stick to it. Say no to things that you know drains your energy. It could be an extra project, a social event you're not really looking forward to, or even just scrolling through social media for hours on end. Take real break each day, and I mean a break. No screens allowed. Go for a walk, listen to music, do some deep breathing, whatever helps you relax and recharge. Go to bed at the same time every night. And be kind to your brain.